Public finance is something which is really not grasped. We know it's there, but it's very difficult to place it and actually grasp it.
What is the issue with public finance in the water and sanitation sector? Well, a bunch of people, including me, feel that not enough attention is paid to public finance in the water and sanitation sector, and that we need to pay more attention to this issue. And when I say we, I mean the donor community, that's development funders and NGOs, like my organisation, like IRC.
As an entrepreneur, public financing is something that you want to stay away from because it takes a lot of time, there's a lot of red tape, there's not a lot of flexibility. So it's a combination of two things. We don't know it's there, and if we think it's there, we're weary of it, basically.
Developing countries, developing societies typically have enormous problems with tax collection. For example, Nairobi has very poor censuses, so the local authorities don't know where people live. If you don't know where people live, it's very difficult to raise local taxes effectively.
There is a reason to charge people, if it is not through tariffs, then through taxes, but you have to prove it first.
Of course, these are challenges, very profound challenges that any particular initiative needs to deal with.
Taxes are only collected from a very small group of people in Africa. So basically tax collection is a big issue.
Yeah, I thought tonight's debate was really interesting because we had so much different perspectives. We had public opinions, private opinions, but also water, sanitation and health. And I think the health sector has developed business models and interesting blends of public and private finance that we can learn a lot from in the water and sanitation sector.
If I could have a situation where I am paying and I also know where the water is coming from and that is good, I would be happy to pay. And I think so would everyone else. So the government could actually take over the private supplier's role with a little bit more accountability and a little bit of transparency, and we'd be fine.
The issue with public finance and why it's on IRC agenda, it's because in the discussions for the Sustainable Development Goals, we're starting to hear so much about private finance and bottom of the pyramid entrepreneurs and marketable finance, and that's great, but we cannot forget the role that private finance has and tax has in actually leveraging private finance and reducing the risk for private finance to come in. And I think that's where we see the role of IRC in actually promoting some of this debate, in thinking, what does it mean to increase public finance for WASH? What does that mean in practice? How can we leverage better these two types of funds?